As you've seen from the video title, I want to explain and talk to you about why trading is simple, but don't get confused because it's not easy. Now, it's quite a confusing statement to be fair, and this video is going to be a completely raw, unedited, just me talking, sharing experiences. So if you want that sort of value, if you want dopamine, then you can go somewhere else with fancy edits, but I just want to talk to you straight and honest. So the reason trading is simple is because at the end of the day, on a foundation and basic level, all you're doing is clicking buy and sell. You have a bias of whether price wants to go up or price wants to go down. Now, it can go anywhere after that, but all you have to do is click two buttons. That's number one. So a lot of people complicate it with different concepts, high time frame concepts, swing trading, scalping, all of these things, but at the basic level, just buy and sell. Second, risk to reward and risk management. Now, if you have a 1 to 2 risk to reward and a 40% win rate, then you're literally winning 4 trades out of the 10 and losing 6 trades. So if we just visualize that on a very basic level, it's 4 wins in a row with a 1 to 2, so that's up 8%, risking 1% per trade, and then you lose 6 trades, so 8 minus 6 is 2, so you're still up 2%. That is if you obviously have 4 wins in a row and then 6 losses. Now, let's say the wins and losses are scattered, which most of the time they are scattered. So when they're scattered, then it's very hard to actually know when the next win is coming, because it's not going to be very simple in terms of, oh, I've got a 40% win rate, so that means in the next 10 trades, I'm going to win 4 trades first and then lose 6 trades, or vice versa. But essentially, just looking at that on, from an outside perspective, if you zoom out, that is how simple it is. 1 to 2 risk to reward with even a 40% win rate. Okay, you could probably have a higher win rate with a 1 to 2 if you factor in session liquidity, kill zones, specific times of day, and only taking a couple of trades per day. But essentially, just with a 40% win rate, you're still profitable, you're still up. Okay, that's not the hard part, because that is the simple part, right? As I said, the hard part is you don't know when those wins and losses are coming. You don't know when you are actually going to be taking those trades. So that is where it becomes hard and difficult, right? It was simple in terms of concept, risk management 1 to 2, just with a 40% win rate. From an outside perspective, you can see that you're profitable, but you're not accounting for every day. What is a day saying? Because there's actual gaps. In backtesting, there's no gaps, but in actual day-to-day life, there's gaps between each of those trades. There could be a streak of 3 losses, minus 3%, and I might have the next 2 or 3 trades winning. But what if the 3 losses I have and the 3 trades I win next, there's a gap of 1 week and maybe 3-4 days? That's a long time of constantly showing up to the charts, knowing, or on the back of 3 losing trades. Now, can your psychology handle that? Or how are you going to, how's your patience going to be? Are you going to stick to your trading plan? All of these things actually come into fruition over there. And that is what makes it difficult, because not everyone's going to be following their plan after losing 3 trades. They're going to revenge trade. They're going to risk more. They're going to not stick to their plan, basically. So that is where the hard part comes, which actually leads me to talk about the process of trading and why this is actually more important. And that's what I'm coming to realize after so long in my trading journey, that it's not actually about your strategy, because I've already told you 40% win rate, 1 to 2 risk to reward. It's profitable on paper, and obviously if you backtest it, right? And usually when you backtest, you probably have a 45 to 50% strike rate with a 1 to 2. With a 1 to 3, maybe you can go down to 40, but then you're sacrificing your win rate for a higher risk to reward. But it's simple on paper and on backtesting, but it's the real day to day when it becomes hard, which is why the process of showing up every day is important. And that's why I've actually got this journal, which you'll see here. And it's got my habits of things to do every day, things I can control the controllable. Don't try controlling the uncontrollable, is something I try to live by, which is not easy, or simple but not easy. So this is literally it. So this was the month of June, if you can see that, something like this. I don't know if you can see that. This was the month of June. Essentially, I just have my things I have to do, like waking up on time, doing some deep work, 10 pages of reading, gratitude, all these things. But I've narrowed it down because I've realized going for so many things is not that realistic. So, but every day, so for July, I've literally just got waking up on time, reading, doing my affirmations, doing a forecast on the market, going to the gym, having a cold shower, and sleeping on time. Just that. And it's literally just like this, if you can see, like that. Okay, and this will just keep you accountable of, are you showing up, are you actually following the process? Because the outcomes are already there. Trading was simple, remember. The outcomes are there. All you have to do is click buy and sell. But this is why it's not easy, which to a beginner, like, it doesn't make sense. This doesn't have anything to do with trading, but this is why it's not easy. Because if you do this, then you will be following your plan and doing other things as well throughout the day. Whereas if you're just focusing primarily on trading, not the process, and you have that gap of losing streaks or anything like that, then that simple trading strategy becomes complicated and trading becomes hard. So it is hard, but it's simple on a very basic foundational level if you keep to these processes, which is what I'm doing, and I will see what happens. But this is what I just want to talk about in this video, that trading is simple, and this is the reason it's simple, but it's actually not easy. So hope that was a good one. See you next week. Happy trading and stay safe.